Can't do 3 good Isaac episodes before your sponsored segment with Sips and Ravs and Justin. Haters will say you can't do 3 Isaac episodes in 2 hours. Haters, the haters wrote me off. And let me tell you, I did not write back, man. I did not write back. But I do have to go, well, let's just put that in the background. Let's just put the lyrics to Any Major Dude by Steely Dan in the background. Steely Dan. Australian guy who listens to Steely Dan? Steely Dan. That doesn't really work. That's not how they sound. That's not how they sound in Australia. I played last night and died to Ipecac. My brother in Christ, you shoot the tears. You shoot the tears, man. What are you talking about? Ipecac died to you, bro. You got the order of operations confused. You're using the passive voice more than Barry Weiss. Okay, 1 second. Kick that up. I'm fucking on today, bro. I'm fucking on today. Did you see that play? That's a heads up play. That's the kind of play they don't expect you to make 3 minutes into the first Isaac run of a 3 Isaac run stream before the sponsored segment with Sips and Justin. Anyway, that's about all I got. We're chilling, man. We're chilling. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I remember what that does. It temporarily turns you into Judas or Dark Judas, but then also Dark Judas may or may not have one heart. So if you leave the freaking door, you just die. I can't remember. Can't remember. Did you see Goggy got perma'd? No, man. No. Okay, so what happened? What happened to Goggy? I've been saying, it wasn't me, by the way. Annoying. Oh, so it wasn't perma'd by Twitch, it was perma'd by you? The mods are making a power grab, man. The mod, well, I mean, listen. Had Goggy irritated me a little bit? They were a little negative to me over a sustained period, for sure, of several months. I don't really know when it started. Goggy's been around for a bit. I never really noticed any kind of irritation prior to maybe like this summer, but I don't know if that's cause for perma, you know? Like Steely Dan said, any world that breaks apart falls together again, man. When the demon is at your door, in the morning it won't be there no more. That's what I assumed. The one morning Goggy's demon wouldn't be there anymore. Instead, one morning Goggy isn't here anymore. I don't think that's what Steely Dan meant, man. I don't think that's what Steely Dan meant when they said that. They sang it, they didn't say it. Have you ever heard Steely Dan's vocalist sing? It's a little bit like they're saying it some of the time. I mean, they got crazy harmonies too, but then sometimes they're just kind of talking. Wow. I'm not insulting them. Obviously, they have a nicer vocal timbre than Bob Dylan. I'm just saying. Gotten to Gaucho yet? No, so I spent a lot of time on Asia, like 5 years on Asia, man. And now I'm going through Pretzel Logic, and I'm having a wonderful time with Pretzel Logic, and I'm going to give it a little bit more time. My take on Pretzel Logic so far, much like Asia, the first 4 or 5 songs are just 10, man. They're 10s out of 10s. Please be, I can't afford this. Please be Hanged Man. Well, that makes things very interesting. And then after that, I wouldn't say it falls apart, but the songs merely become like very good instead of incredible. And then after that, it'll be Gaucho season, I suppose. I think I just got to bail, unfortunately. And then you got Gaucho, you got Royal Scam, you got 2 Against 1. I got a lot to go through, man. I got a lot to go through. Thoughts on Kid Charlemagne? One of the all-time songs to get stuck in your head? 2 Against Nature, that's right. 2 Against Nature. I remember 2 Against Nature winning the Grammy Award for like Album of the Year, and then Canadian Much Music doing interviews on the street where nobody knew who Steely Dan was. In like, this must have been like the year 2000. Everyone was like, it's NSYNC's year. No, not like this. I'm sorry, I'm not going down like that. I'm not going down like this. 5 minutes into the stream. It's not gonna happen like that. Here's how it's gonna go instead. We're gonna walk in here, you're gonna pay out with something, and we're gonna do what needs to be done here. That's ironic, I suppose. You lost the heart to Duke of Flies. I made some poor decisions, okay? I was using Botfly to do orbital damage, which was basically really stupid. But I thought, hey, I'll just get the hearts back later. And what can I say, man? What can I say? I only liked the first album. Yeah, well, imagine if you said that about Radiohead. People would be like, what? The first album's the worst album. Imagine if you took what you said and you applied it to something completely different. That would really make you look like you had a crazy opinion, wouldn't it? You ever think about that? Just realized it's noon. He didn't lead into this at all. He just let her rip. It's not noon. It's 9 a.m. It's not Al anymore. It's Dunk. Obligatory fuck George Carver, or whatever the name of the New Zealand entomologist is who popularized the modern adoption of daylight savings time. Eat shit, you New Zealand motherfucker. We take those. Any day of the week. Bug-loving piece of shit, exactly. That being said, though, I will say every year, well, probably 2 times a year, actually, I go to his Wikipedia article, and one of his pictures is like straight up like an Obra Dinn picture. It's like the doomed 1907 sub-Antarctic expedition crew. And it's a bunch of like early 20th century men with mustaches who are probably like 22 years old but look 48. And they're wearing like hats and they got that shit on. And every time I look at it, I go, fuck. I'll never be in a picture like that in my whole fucking life. The world is so fucking unfair, man. I'll never have a moment where I'm like, hey, let's all get in here and take a picture before we go. And then like years later, there's like X's on half of the guys or some shit like that. Fuck. The world's a cruel place, man. There you go. You found it, librarian. You found it. In many ways, I found it. And then my incredible instructions are what led you to posting it. Honestly, I just don't have the temerity for this. I'm not going back to that blood bank again. It's not going to happen. LLM ass credit taking? What's LLM? Lin-Manuel Miranda? Someone in the Discord yesterday was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a hard time telling what's AI and what's real. I hit him with a nuke that they did not deserve, but I said, try going outside. I'm not saying it's not troubling, and unfortunately the fate of society will also reflect upon you, but you don't have to worry that much about like getting tricked by AI if you just stop watching short form videos that are already made by real people designed to make you angry with shit that's taken out of context and with incomplete information and cherry-picked clips and stuff like that. You can inoculate yourself from it right away. You can inoculate yourself from it immediately by just abstaining. I see AI art outside. Do you live in Florida? It's like my number one concern about Florida right now is it seems like the kind of state. What did Defector say about Miami Dolphins fans? Oh no, it was Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans. They got the fans that are the kind of people who put framed AI art on their walls. That being said, Baker's he's got that shit on, man, especially with the creamsicles. You know what I'm talking about, fellas? You know what I'm talking about? Didn't you have a bit about how all the smoke shops have AI art? Yeah, but I don't really get that pressed about it. I just don't go into the smoke shop. I'm not really like, oh, this is like the downfall of Western civilization. There's a place called the Smoke Father with and it's Marlon Brando vaping or some shit like that. It doesn't really bother me that much. I'll take the speed, believe it or not. I'll take the speed, man. How's my local grocery store selling THC beverages? Really? I feel like it's kind of crazy. Oh, are you in Canada? Because I feel like we don't do that in Canada. You still can't buy a beer at most of the grocery stores here. And for a while, you couldn't even buy a beer at the beer store because they were all on strike. It is in BC? Holy cow. Why not use your beer voice? Sorry, I forgot. It's still early. You can't even buy a beer. You can't even buy a beer at the grocery store. What does this country come to, man? Can't even... What? I was here to get some vegetables and I just wanted to get like a couple of beers. Fuck you. Frat boy prime minister. Could be the... Well, we tried that now that I think about it. And like, there was some... It was a mixed bag, I would say. Stephen Harper, notoriously great at keg standing. Leroy beer! I like that. Well, if everybody comes to the kegger, we're gonna need 3.233 kegs. Repeating, of course. All right, chums, let's drink this. Leroy beer! Did he just drink the keg? Thanks, Leroy. At least I've got beer. Leroy beer, everybody. Leroy beer! Leroy Beer has died in a tragic accident. A construction crane fell over on his car while he was in the London Drugs parking lot. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, Leroy Beer has returned to his home country. No, he didn't die of beer poisoning. Beer is natural. Beer is organic. It comes from the ground. It comes from the soil. Ergo, it cannot be bad for you, which is why I'm not stressing out about all the lead in the pea protein. Bro, it's plants. That's plant-based lead. If it was like meat-based lead, or it was plant-based carbohydrates, like that's how they get you, but it's plant-based protein, bro. That's like two good things, and lead is like one bad thing. So that's still good for you, as far as I'm concerned. As long as the lead is plant-based and is protein, or collagen, or perhaps monounsaturated fat, then you're okay. Are there any carbs that aren't vegan? That's an interesting question. I never even thought about that. Are there any carbs that aren't vegan? I gotta think of honey. Honey, that makes sense. They got me immediately, honey. Honey. This is a Cherry Baby riff. Do 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 do. Lactose? That comes from plants. Actually, that comes from plants. Because, yes, the lactose is produced by cows, but the cows only got the energy to produce the lactose by eating grass. Ergo, plant-based. It's still, I mean, I know people accuse me of not having whimsy, and the reason they accuse me of not having whimsy is because I'm always saying some shit like, why did they make Ma and Pa Kent so one-dimensional in the new Superman movie? They're always saying, that's glib. Turn off your film critic and just enjoy yourself a little bit. But what they never talk about the fact that once a month, I'll just stare into the camera and go, can you believe that all the fucking energy on the earth, except for that from geothermal vents, originated in the fucking sun? That shit is fucking crazy, man. What the fuck do you mean all the food that we eat, the energy's like primary source was the fucking sun? That's crazy. That's insane. It is a goated star, man. It's probably my favorite star. If we were doing star search, I wouldn't have to look very far or very long because I guess I would go blind. Wood is mostly made of air? Nah, it's mostly made of wood. I think you went a little too far on whimsy on that one. It's definitely mostly made of wood. Have you ever seen wood? It's pretty much like uniformly like bark. That's all I got. Wood is the most rare substance in the universe. Other shit about nature that'll blow your mind. Crocodiles being older than flowers evolutionarily. That doesn't make any damn sense, man. Mother Nature was cooking with that one. What? Yeah, flowers are like a relatively recent invention by God in the evolutionary context. Sharks are older than trees. Sharks are older than grass. That's crazy, because grass doesn't even strike me as like a plant. Grass is like a rock. But then, actually, now that we've been trying to grow a bunch of grass, I've kind of become disabused of that notion. Because actually, it turns out, you think that grass just grows everywhere. It's actually a fickle fucking mistress, man. Oh, too little sun, I'm fucking dead. Oh, too much sun, I'm fucking dead. Too little water, I'm fucking dead. Too much water, I fucking drowned. Thanks a lot, dumbass. Oh, wow, I'm having such an awesome time. I'm having such an awesome time. You guys are growing me so fucking well. Oh, wait, a fucking crow is eating me. And then it's going, caw, caw, caw. And then, like, all of its friends are coming over to eat me too, motherfucker. Pain in the ass, man. Who needs it? Plant some native shit then, you ass? I mean, the grass was here before I was, so, I mean, it's more native than I am, to be honest with you. Grass been here for a minute, man. If anything, I'm gonna concrete that shit over, put a big trampoline on it or something like that. We'll figure it out. What do you think? I don't take sight unseen devil deals at 1 heart. You gotta double the price for me to be interested in buying. Get along, Kid Charlemagne. That's alright. You know what? I'd take a fucking flyer on this. Librarian, can I get a... Can I get a fucking check on this one? Anyone know what this shit does? Dude, you're going to die. Rip, you're cooked. Okay, instead of typing you're cooked, how about teaching me how to save my life instead? It brings you down to 1 HP at the start of the next floor. Okay. Okay. Well, let's fucking work with that then. Let's fucking work with that. Peel away? No, bro, I'm gonna get hearts. I'm gonna get some hearts back. I'm starting to see why you guys suck at Isaac. You come back from 1 HP, right? You just get a bunch of hearts after you fucking get knocked down. We? Yeah, you, Astro Uzumaki. Yeah, you. 1 second, I think my camera's been a little... What the hell? Happy Halloween, y'all. Okay, 1 second here. There's a character that just has 1 heart at all times. Alright, what say ah? The hell? This is way worse now. Nah, that's pretty good. We do this. Okay, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get out of this? First, we're gonna go to the secret room, we're gonna get a 1-up. First, we're gonna go to the secret room, we're gonna get a 1-up. I don't really like being here. I guess we're going down to half a heart at the start of the next floor anyway. Okay, that's pretty good. How about a magic mush? Well, first to get some extra money, come in here. Obviously, you gotta peep this. This is a gimme. Does it take my spirit heart as well, or did I just beat the fucking odds? Did I just even the odds? Saved, it doesn't take a spirit heart? This is... You guys still don't get it. There's a way out of every situation, man. There's a way out of every situation. Well, no, sometimes you're fucked. Zombie apocalypse. Hit the skids. Ah, shit. No, that was actually fucking awesome! Held up! Oh my gosh! This is so lucky. No, well, okay, listen. Is it a little bit lucky? Yeah. But your course of action was, go to the next floor and die, bro. You literally said, I'm done with this garbage. Relax. That's why you gotta at least give it an effort, man. And now I feel pretty comfortable at least doing one peel. This is why it's better to just get an item. It's better to just get an item than it is to choose 3. Because you would never choose the one that ruins your life, man. Okay, now I do have an honest question for the next floor, because it's unlikely I'm going to keep this one spirit heart forever. So do you just die if you don't have any spirit hearts? It kills you instantly? It can't kill you, it takes you down to half a heart. Okay. Everyone should be forced to try heroin once. Okay, Yeti, just listen, let's pretend that you know what you're talking about. Why? So in order for this to be good policy, there would have to be a reason. So what's the bonus? What is society getting out of this? I am a drug dealer. Okay. Well, that's your bias then. I don't, just to be clear, I don't +2 that from Yeti. I'm gonna say only 10% of the population should be forced to try heroin once. We're gonna split the difference on that one. Who? I don't know. We'll do like a lottery on TV or something, like with the draft. Could be the move. Could be the move, man. 1 key for 2 bombs. Now that's a trade. You know what? It's crazy to say. You know what would really hit the spot on this run? Yum heart. Something nobody in history has ever said. I'm out of here. Heroin Hunger Games is wild. People that don't even drink caffeine love to be like, yeah, when I'm 70, I think I'll try every drug on the planet. Bro, you won't even like talk on the phone to your friends. You really think you're gonna walk downtown and try to find a drug dealer as an old person? That shit is not gonna happen. You're not, I'm sorry, I don't know. It's okay to be soft, but why are you pretending you're hard? People know, bro. People know. Just a ridiculous statement. Yeah, bro, I'd probably fucking try it all when I'm 70. Okay, bro, go to the downtown east side, age 84. You're getting rolled in 2 seconds, man. Carry cash, but not too much. Where are we going? We gotta go back. You just text the guy? Actually, that might be true. There used to be signs in Vancouver that were like, I sell drugs, text this number. I never texted the number. Because I'm famous, so I just get my drugs for free. But you're right, this is cluttering the fucking map up. Get out of here. Just signs on the street? Yeah, just signs on the street, man. And then there used to be like I think it was in Gastown, there used to be a store that just sold illegal drugs. And it took the cops, like, they had to go through some legal hoops to actually shut the store down. It turns out you can't just be like, this is illegal. I'm getting out of here, or I'm kicking you out. I don't know, you have to like talk to a judge or something like that and be like, is this illegal? And I'm assuming the judge is like, yeah. come back in 6 weeks, and then... Oh! Well, well, well. Rip runs over, bro. Runs fucking over. You're about to party after the fucking show. What do you mean always lucky? You literally... The reason I'm always lucky is because I fucking stay alive. If you stay in the game, you get lucky. Okay? The rest of you would have fucking just been like, oh, I got blood oath. Rip. I don't know. Instead of playing the game, let me just make a post on the subreddit about how bad the game is. I quit the game. Top post. Yeah, they really screwed up the balance. Me getting fucking downvoted to oblivion. Did you actually try to stay alive? Because that's where the best stories happen in Isaac, bro. This is a, you ever, I have a different strategy in this video game. It's called Let's Just Do It and Be Legends. And if I lose, okay, it'll be fucking funny. Except for on Eden runs where you start with no fire rate and no damage. That's not funny, that's just kind of boring, but... Nobody's got time for that? Have you seen what my Discord is doing in Uma Musume? I think lots more people than I thought have time for that. I didn't realize that they were getting up to those kind of shenanigans. Nice try, bud. Oh, and this... When I picked up Mini Mush and you all fucking laughed at me, now we're fucking rolling, bro, because I'm so fast nobody can hit me with bullets. Oh, shit. The update was insane. Yeah, was it insane, or did they make Guts like 2% better or something? Maybe the reason it's insane is because the game has been out for 6 months and they made one small change for the first time ever. It's a lot more than just Guts. Well, you don't pay by the character. Don't be shy. They buffed 50% of all unique skills. I'm sorry to do this to the Uma Musume community. Only nerds care about skills. Chads like me, we only care about stats. If I have to hear one more person tell me, oh, your horse isn't going to win CM, by the way, it does, because it doesn't have groundwork, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Just clutch up and be legends, bro. Could you do 4 minutes of stand-up? With my associate's diploma in software engineering, I think I could probably do 5 minutes of stand-up, bro. Help. 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 You can't hit me. You can't hit me. You can't hit me. I would like to do some damage at some point, but you can't hit me. Oh my god, they hit me. Stomp me. Pretend I'm the yard and stomp me. Stomp me and land on top of a brimstone portal. You fucking idiot, you did it. Stomp me. Guys? Help. My fire rate with this is not fast enough to do damage to the sides. I need them to stomp me and stomp. Yes! Stomp on the portal. Fuck it, let's just do it and be legends. Great prediction. Give me another one. Take a little bit on that one. Give me another one. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for motherfucking free, bro. Chose wrong. Chose badly several times in a row there. Mogs. We're out of here. Help. One of the mom fights of all time. Take a chance on me. They really called their band The Band, huh? I gotta admit, that's pretty swaggy. At my school, they make software engineers take public speaking. Yeah, when I was in part-time CST at BCIT, they do make you take a project management course, but the project management course basically, it's like half, here's what a Gantt chart is and here's how to use Microsoft Project, and then half like, here's how to talk to people in a corporate environment. And the Gantt chart stuff, pretty much everyone figured it out right away. This is not great. Or is it? The how to talk to people in a corporate environment, a lot of people were still struggling with it by finals season. I've told the anecdote before, but they're like... You would end up with these, you do these thought experiments, or it'd be like, you're in a meeting, and you're like the head of software engineering at this company, and then someone who's not in your department has made a suggestion for what to do with the company's software. What would you do? And then the answer is, if you've never worked in a corporate environment, the answer is, diplomatically, you have to pretend to take their concerns under advisement and then do whatever you were going to do anyway. Unfortunately, that's the reality of the situation. And that was lost on a lot of people in the class who were like, I would politely remind her that she doesn't work in my department and she doesn't know what she's talking about, and then just proceed with my work. And I was like, that's crazy. Obviously, that's what everybody wants to do, but you can't you can't say that. There's kayfabe, man. A lot of that is pretend. Where the hell am I going? Leroy Compsci! Oh. Alright, the Leroy stuff's getting played out, which means if we just persevere for a little... I don't like this room anymore because he's under the ground. If we just persevere a little bit longer, it'll get funny again. You have to get through that part where it's not funny to make it funny once more. That's huge. That's huge. I don't want that. Lump of coal do anything for a beast like me? I don't know. You'd probably rather reroll this than reroll a range upgrade, even though a range upgrade's also useless. Yeah, we'd rather have that. Okay. Changes the color of your beam? That could be a plus, man. That shit like a damn Kyber crystal. Fire rate 2? Really? How do you know this? Damn Disney fucking up the lore? You ever be in the Disneyland, well, it's technically not Disneyland, I guess it's Downtown Disney. You ever be in the Downtown Disney Lego store? And then some dude's chatting up the Lego staff, asking how they feel about Lego Star Wars making Darth Jar Jar canon. If you work at the Lego store in Downtown Disney, you're a damn hero. You deserve hazard pay as far as I'm concerned. Literally, yes, I have. Me too. Me too. I've been there as it's happening. I was in there off 3 Xans once. That's huge, man. I don't know what Xanax does to you, but I don't know. Is being in a crowded place on Xanax like awesome or a nightmare? It fucks you up bigly. Oh, yeah, I don't think you want to be at Disneyland being like insanely sleepy. Because that's not a great place to take a nap unless you're a baby. But they're kind of like the goats of taking a sleep anywhere. I run this town, man. I have a friend that got so drunk at Disneyland he got kicked out. That's crazy, man. The story I tell all the time is a secondhand story, but it's like the way that real Disneyland, well, it's more Disney World, but the way real Disney World psychos talk is always so funny to me. There's that video of the dude who is off mushrooms or LSD, losing his fucking mind in It's a Small World After All. Fuck. Like he takes off his shirt and like gets into the river and then starts like touching the puppets and stuff like that. There's a video of it. And then like the top comments on the video were all like, what an idiot. He's gonna get banned from Disney World. And you're like, this guy is on another plane of existence right now. You think he's concerned that he's fucking like not gonna be able to go back to Disney World ever again? The dude is, his mind is broken, man. But that's like the #1 punishment for them. Is like they would rather have a criminal record than to be barred from Disneyland. Also, apparently, I'm not making light of it, apparently like a few weeks ago someone died on the Haunted Mansion, which is just proof that if you were ever gonna Google like, has someone died on this ride, to either like soothe or amplify your anxiety, you can't trust that shit. Because I've been on the Haunted Mansion like 4 times. That shit is not scary. You just sit in a chair and then like it goes like 2 kilometers an hour and it doesn't do anything. That person was just, they had a heart attack. They happened to be on the ride when they had a heart attack. My brother hated the Haunted Mansion. Was your brother, and this is like completely plausible given the circumstance, was your brother like 4? Because my kid's not a big fan of like the scary part right at the start where you stand in a room and the room seems to stretch. Yes, he was. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Fuck anti-grav tears, man. I was just looking up deaths at theme parks like 2 days ago. I mean, if you spend a few hours at Disneyland, you'll be surprised that there's not more deaths on the ride at Disneyland. It's just not because the rides are scary, but because of the way people treat themselves at Disneyland. I mean, like Epcot is like 50% middle-aged adults who have t-shirts on bragging about having like 16 drinks in a single day. The fact that more people aren't dropping dead on the Ratatouille ride is kind of insane to me, to be honest. It's a testament to the fortitude of the human body, to be honest with you. Help me. Help, I don't want to die. Yes, sir. Human body is pretty resilient. It's pretty fragile too, but it's like, it's resilient from like long-term damage for the most part. If you fall down the stairs wrong, you're in trouble though. That ride would go crazy off 16 drinks? Well, I think that's probably like the median case for the average person on it, man. You ever see the video of the Ratatouille ride, but it stops right at the end when they try to pop the 3D champagne in your face, so that the ride breaks like a millisecond before the cork pops out of the bottle? You're just stuck in this like permanent state of fear that you're gonna be startled at any given moment. Okay, that's fucked up. That was a fucked up place to spawn. Why the fuck did I... Oh, anti-gravity tears was like a curse of the unknown or something. I can't be mad. Zam, the when people find out you're a streamer TikTok with E40 goes crazy. Anyone want to explain what this means? The rapper? Nope. Yep. AstroTurfing? I don't know, man. I'd be surprised. Do they smoke weed in space, Bowie? Or do they smoke astroturf? Help. E40, the highway in Sweden. Me when the highway in Sweden tells me that you can fart on the right or something. Doesn't fart mean speed in, in Sweden? W speed? Okay, here's the play. It's not that bad if we die on the next floor because we have Judas' Shadow. All we need to do is stack up some spirit hearts on the floor and then we're chilling. Yes, in Sweden we call him I Show Fart. That's the kind of joke I could get behind. I like that you don't translate the rest of the name, huh? Just the speed part. I would have thought like I would be different in Sweden or whatever, but I guess I don't know shit about Sweden, to be honest, even though I was there one time. What am I thinking? It's not gonna be there. They speak English there? Yeah, that's true. It is crazy. It kind of feels bad, but it also kind of feels awesome to travel almost anywhere in the world and then just someone talks to you in a different language and you go, I'm sorry, and then they go, oh, that's okay. Hello, nice to meet you. Where are you from? It's kind of crazy. English is legit kind of overpowered, to be honest with you. And like, it's one thing that people speak it. It's fucked up that like the signs in Japan and Korea are also in English. Like that is OP, man. I need to get health. I need to get health last here. This is a little Isaac tip for you. Did you guys know? Whatever boss you kill last in this room determines the reward pool that you can get. Did you guys know that? Thank you. That was a big assist. Yeah, I'll take that. Japanese alphabet kind of messed up, though. You can't blame them. That's true. King Sejong was a different kind of beast for inventing Hangul, man. He said, this shit's crazy. So I respect him because he said, someone's got to do something about this, and then he fucking did it. He said, you know what? I'm someone, and fucking did it. He's probably like my second favorite figure in historical Korean society, man. Who's number one? Chat, who's number one? Tell me who's number one, bro. Psy. Yep, that's him. Faker? No, not historical. He's still got his best years ahead of him. Admiral Lee Sun-shin, inventor of the fucking turtle ship, bitch. Saved the country from Japanese occupation in the 1500s. LeBron James. That's literally the one I said. You might be a knower, man. How are you alive? Are you saying Psy's past his prime? No, I'm sure Psy's having a pretty good day today, if I had to guess. Help. Why? I have to leave that up to you to figure out, because I'm not allowed to say it. But Sauce Gardner to the Colts, huge, man. I don't know. Listen, I'll be honest, the only thing I know about football is from fantasy, so if you play defense, I don't know who you are or even care. I'm not 100% sure that you even play the game. Huge. Like literally, like a kicker is more valuable to me than a free safety. So I'm not saying it would be like the best for like the coaching. I'm sure probably like if you want to win the Super Bowl, you probably need to have a few like defensive players or whatever. But me personally, I think it's overrated. Why not, man? All I know is Jacoby Brisket was cooking last night. So you don't even watch the games? I watch some of the games, whatever's on the one channel I get that also plays football. But like I don't pay attention to the defense at all. I honestly, I'm not 100% sure that most of my NFL defense knowledge comes from playing like NFL Quarterback Club 98. So whenever I see like that a dude had like 13 sacks, I'm like, damn, he's like a scrub. In Quarterback Club 98, I was getting like 13 sacks a game, man. "13 sacks a game? Yeah, dude, you just do a fucking swim maneuver, get past the nose tackle, and all of a sudden, boom! You guys see Jackson Dart get sacked from behind? Holy, man. I can't believe they tried to scatterbo my guy. Can you believe